On November 7th, voters in the Clarinda School District go to the polls on a $10.3 million bond issue that will shape the future of the district's facilities. It's a scaled-back version of a bond issue that was defeated back in March. In part one of our special series of reports on this bond issue, KMA News looks at what they hope to accomplish with the bond issue should it pass here at Clarinda's 7 through 12 complex. Back in March, voters in the Clarinda School District said a resounding no to a $14 million bond issue to renovate the district's aging school facilities. Undaunted, Clarinda School Superintendent Jeff Privia and a committee of residents rolled up their sleeves and went back to work on another proposal.
We got together with some community members, specifically in our ag area, and talked about what we need in our school system. In the first bond issue, we shot for all of our needs that we could bond for, and really wanted to see where the community was in supporting the school district. Then we took that and we said, okay, let's cut that down to what are our emergency needs, which the school's going to take care of with some SAVE project money. And then we said, what are our immediate needs?
The result is a scaled-back bond issue addressing immediate needs inside the 712 complex. One of those needs involves renovating the media center.
Right now, this is our media center, and obviously we've cut it in half. On this side, we're half the size of our normal space. All the books have been put on one side, and the other half of this room has now been special ed. So we really have, this is our space issue. We have special ed kids on one side and our other kids on this side, and there's no privacy for either one to study or to get instruction. So this is why this is one of our biggest needs. It's just the space that we have to create. This office area will be renovated for all of our special ed teachers for junior high. So we'll have, obviously they'll have a teacher room, they'll have a couple meeting rooms. So this will all be renovated in this area for just special education. We'll move them from the media center.
Another renovation target involves a focal point of the Clarinda community, the high school auditorium.
So some of the things we're going to do is we're going to add an aisle right down the middle to be ADA compliant. We'll lose about 25 seats, we are figuring at this time. With this renovation, not only does that happen, but we'll get new curtains and new rigging for the stage. Those things have not been redone since 1974. There has been some maintenance, but those parts are very old and they need to be redone.
Also planned is making the sound booth an open air unit and expanding the theater's foyer area, making it handicap accessible as well. Now, another problem area they hope to address with the bond issue here at the 712 complex is the parking lot. It's woefully inadequate and it's mostly gravel. Anybody who's parked in that parking lot knows what I'm talking about.
We have gravel lots that need to be changed, and tripping hazards that all come with that. Not to mention all the dirt and muck we happen to drag into the school when it's wet and rainy out or when it snows.
Also planned are the first upgrades to the Family Consumer Science and Science rooms in 55 years.
Those are still from 1968, the electricals from 1968, and we really got to upgrade those things so we can have more than a couple things running at one time. Making those a better place for our students will be better for our curriculum. We'll be able to do experiments in the science area, not just sit and learn. And then obviously in the food culinary area, we're also going to be able to do a lot of more projects where kids don't have to take turns cooking, those kind of things, so we can get more done in those two rooms.
In part two, we'll shift to Clarinda's pre-K through 6 building and take a look at some entrance issues they hope to address, as well as the impact on the district's taxpayers. For KMA News, I'm Mike Peterson.